Hi, welcome to Flukertronic. Up now we're going to do an unboxing video. Pretty unusual for this channel. We're going to unbox a harmonica, and I have not played harmonica regularly, at least in quite some time, many years, but saw this interesting instrument, new take on chromatic harmonica. This is called the Trochilus by JDR. It's a Chinese company. So got one of these, and they make several varieties of this, 3 different varieties and lots of keys. The one I decided to get was the low F. It's currently the lowest pitch they make, and this is called the C6 variety, or I guess this one would be an F6, and we'll see what that's all about. So for the unboxing, not much to it. All right, so get a very nice carry case here, and clean cloth. Looks really good out of the box. So first of all, if you're looking for great sound on this, check out some other videos, but we will do the best we can here. So the point of this is a 10-hole harmonica with tuning slide. And the point here is that there are no valves in this chromatic harmonica. No valves, so it's essentially 2 diatonic harmonicas in a package that's less size than a typical chromatic. And so here's what we got. Let's just take a listen, and we'll kind of go through the scale, see what the tuning slide does, and then we'll come back and look at some details. Let's just give it a listen to start with. And that's it. Okay, so the tuning slide, except for the very last hole, is very predictable. It just goes up a half step like you would expect from any chromatic harmonica. So it does come with a tuning chart here, and gives you the notes for all 3 tunings. Pop tuning, chromatic tuning, and blues tuning. This is the chromatic tuning. Actually, it does not give you a chart for the chromatic 6 tuning. Yeah, so this is actually a little bit different than the chart you get here. And it's called the C6 tuning because if you blow straight up the blow holes, you're going to get the 1, 3, 5, 6. All right, so if this was C, you'd be thinking C, E, G, A. And then that repeats. So the blow holes are 2, 4, 6. You do get that repeated 6 note, but you avoid the repeated 1 note in the blow. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Totally new tuning than I'm used to. But yeah, pretty cool to get chromaticness with just a push of a button. So what's going on there with the last hole? So this would be C, E, G, A, C, E, G, A, C, E. Okay, I'll have to find the actual note chart for that to figure out what's going on in the high end there, but I think it's just to give you another note in the scale on the high end there. All right. So yeah, very cool. That's kind of neat. So this is an unboxing, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I did pick out a backing track on YouTube, kind of a C blues, which would be the cross harp version of this, right? It's F. Cross harp would be C. So we're going to try this just out of the blue and see what happens here. Yes, that's pretty fun. just going, just going for it. I have no idea what I was playing. Just trying to find different notes over the backing track. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's about all there is to say about this so far. I'll definitely have to get the tuning chart out, figure out what I'm doing as far as scales and such. But yeah, didn't even really touch on the bending there. I did bend a few notes in the improv there. So yeah, very cool. Nice to have this. Might have to get some more keys if I get any proficiency on this, but that's all for now, and stay tuned.